This is a quick breakdown on all the new features and functionality that unlock at CarrotCRM Scale plan. The first one is a huge feature. These are campaign autoresponders, something that's mandatory, guys, for when inbound leads are coming in from your website, whether it's paid traffic like Google, organic leads like SEO coming in from your Carrot site, leads coming from a pay per lead provider. This is an automatic text and email that goes to the seller that helps with your speed to lead, just to make sure that seller's hearing from you right away. You're also getting tasked, you and your team are getting tasked to call the seller as fast as possible. But this is almost like taking an insurance policy out on your marketing. Absolutely mandatory for inbound leads coming in, guys. And this feature unlocks at the 179 scale. You'll notice that you can do a custom text message here. It can pull in any custom field. We suggest the seller's first name and also letting them know who you are. But you can come in here and choose any custom field that you want that comes in. And you can also send an email 2 minutes after, which we suggest, so they're getting a text and email from you. Same thing. Hey, first name, just shot you a text. Visit our site here for more information to see how the process works. You can also customize a little bit further. Like if you only want to send those messages during business hours, 9 to 5 during business hours. And then one thing we're just rolling out is the ability to have an autonomous lead manager, an AI agent inside CarrotCRM, start that conversation with the seller lead as well. So if it's a lead that's coming in late at night, you're asleep, you could wake up in the morning and have a text conversation back and forth between an AI agent and a seller lead inside CarrotCRM. So huge feature. The next one that you guys are going to notice on the page here is 2 groups. So groups are these tabs here going left to right. Think of these as any way that you want to categorize and organize your leads inside CarrotCRM. You can choose what members on your team have access to leads or opportunities in those groups. And you can also set up automations where if you're inside of a lead, you can release it from a specific group and automate it going somewhere else. For example, if a lead is in the lead managers group and you have a lead manager for your company working that lead, you can have an automation set up here where when you hit this release button, it'll release it from that lead manager group and then push it over to your acquisitions. So you can do a bunch of cool automations like that, categorize, organize your leads in any way that you like, and just get a little bit more sophisticated with your leads and how they're organized. Another feature that unlocks here, guys, would be workflows. This is essentially the ability to fire off automated communication. You can shoot information to an email. You can have tasks fire off to you and your team, whether it's a lead or an opportunity reaching a certain status, like a certain point of it's in the lead's life cycle, or if a label, which is similar to a tag, goes on a lead, or if you create your own custom action that you want to have those triggers fire off as well. So you can see those 3 things here. Some examples of each of these: status workflows. Let's say it gets to a lead or an opportunity gets to a certain place where a seller lead appointment is scheduled. You can set that up. A good simple example here that I like is a text confirmation that goes to the seller, just saying hello. It'll pull the seller's first name here, just letting you know we're coming out to the appointment. We want to confirm the appointment, and it can put the appointment due date and time right there. So Saturday, 10 a.m., for example. And then you can also have, as an example, a email that goes out to the seller saying the same thing. Hey there, confirming our appointment for your property at, it can pull the address from the lead. Thanks and see you soon. You can throw in the acquisition manager name in there as well. So here's just a simple one. You can continue to build these as well, guys. That's just a simple one to put in there, but you can just title the step internally and choose any of these options, which is pretty cool. You can assign tasks. You can send opportunity details to a webhook to shoot that off somewhere else. You can shoot that to emails, send the seller an email or a text like we're doing here. You can change the motivation of a lead as well, and you can assign that to a group. So the previous feature that we were just going over. Similarly with workflows and custom actions, you can have those fire off when either a label is automatically applied, which you can do from any marketing campaign. Like when a lead comes in from a certain marketing campaign, you can automate a label there. Or let's say you're working a specific lead or doing due diligence on a lead and you want to have a label fire off, but you're doing that manually. Like let's say it seems like it's maybe more of a novation deal. You could do that. So you can just go inside the lead, tag that label to it, apply that label to it, and then it's going to shoot off a task like this automatically without you having to do that. So it's going to assign a task to the opportunity owner, and it's titled, use the opportunity owner here, and it's titled reach out to realtors for sales comp. So it's kind of like assigning the person responsible for that lead, hey, let's reach out to some realtors in the area and see what we may be able to list this property for if we're able to get it under contract with the seller. So you're able to do that as well. Same thing with custom actions. Like if you create a custom action for Carrot PPC leads, for example, let's say you have a PPC lead come in addition to just one lead manager getting an action to work that lead, one thing I had set up in another workspace was 3 people getting assigned call new lead, just so 3 people are getting assigned as soon as that lead comes in from PPC. Hey, let's jump on this lead. Everybody get a task to call it. All hands on deck for those leads coming in. So this is a pretty cool way to get more sophisticated on how you want to customize your CRM here with Carrot. And then the last thing it unlocks on the Scale Carrot CRM plan would be the My Scorecard. This is a nice way here to check in the morning. Hey, what's my activity look like today at a glance? And as long as you're using smartphone, dial pad, currently those are the 2 top ones that we integrate the deepest with, all this stuff's going to populate in real time. So you could see your own dashboard. You can see essentially, hey, how many actions I complete, what was my average speed to lead that day, my gross hours 9 to 5, what was my average working hours speed to lead, contacts I made, touches to leads, how many leads did I touch or opportunities did I touch, inbound calls, outbound calls, calls over a minute, 5 minutes, total talk time, new leads assigned. So a ton of stuff here, guys. Existing leads assigned, released opportunities when we talk about some of that group functionality, qualified opportunities, average days to qualify, created to qualify conversion, appointments booked, verbal offers made, contracts sent, contracts accepted, average days qualified to contract, average days created to contract, qualified to contract conversion, close deals, a lot of stuff here, guys. Average days contract to close, created to close, conversion rate for that, and how many leads that you mark dead. So a ton of stuff here. This is going to change from the day view, week view, monthly, quarter, year. So you guys can customize the view as this as well if you want to take a look back and just look at this, this Monday to Friday week here as well, which is pretty cool. So you can see all that stuff. So check out those 4 features, the autoresponders, groups, workflows, and My Scorecard. That's all available at the $179 scale plan. In addition to, you get more usage from the features of everything that's in Essential as well. More users, more AI features, more sequence templates, more property reports, and more e-signature contracts that you can fire off as well.